Hey YouTube, it's your beekeeper here. Friday, I don't know, sometime in September 21st. It's 6:55 a.m. It's an early day. I got my tunes. I got a fresh cup of coffee. Actually, let me take a hit of this real quick. Oh man, that's good stuff. Whew. I have got a busy day. Let me show you what I've been up to the last few months. I'm in a 5-story, 60-unit apartment building, and I received a bid to replace and upgrade all the shower valves. So let's take a look and see what we're dealing with. This building was built in the late teens. I think it's 1918 or 1919. It's got a huge boiler system downstairs. The cold water system is all galvanized pipe. The hot water system is all copper pipe. And these shower valves, these pipe fixture shower valves, are all original, or at least they were, until I came in. And they were starting to fail. They were rotting out. And they were paying me a lot of money to keep coming in and individually address certain issues. And hold on a second, I'll be right back here. Okay, so that's better. Now that I got everything cleared out of the way, and my phone, I put it on silent so it'll stop ringing. So this building was built in the late teens, I think 1918, 1919, something like that. Doesn't matter, it's old. Galvanized cold water lines, copper hot water lines, big boiler in the basement. I think I mentioned that in the first part of the building video, but I tend to repeat myself. And as you guys know, if you've watched my videos for a while, I tend to repeat myself because I don't pay attention to what I talk about, and then I sometimes tend to repeat myself. But the way this works is I've been replacing shower valves throughout. We've been doing 5 at a time. It's a 5-story building. It has 12 units per story, and I'm able to isolate this whole tier of bathrooms. I can go down to the middle garage and shut off this tier, so we don't shut the entire building down, which makes me happy, because then when you shut these old pipes down and then repressurize the systems, you start pushing a bunch of debris through the pipes, and that's just, next thing you know, you're running down calls for clogged aerators and stuck flush valves or torn diaphragms in these old Sloans, because those galvanized pieces come out like pretty sharp, like little shards of glass, and they just tear everything up along the way. So the way this works is I come in one day and I do the demo, and it's about an hour and a half to 2 hours per unit to do the demo and lay out protection and break everything out and clean everything back up. And I do it with forethought, not to make too big of a hole, because I can't exactly match this old tile. Now this old tile was built when you could use arsenic and lead and all kinds of fun stuff in the colors and glazing, which they stopped using, decades ago. But I try not to make too big of a mess for myself. So I come in and one day I do the demo. The next day the plumber comes in. Yesterday, for example, the plumber came in and he replaced all the shower valves, tub spout, and then he does the riser too, because these risers were all galvanized pipe. And then that does really well for the water pressure. So that's day 2 when the plumber comes in. Day 3 I come in, and in theory today, Friday, I'm going to get all the plaster fixed and all the tile stuck. And then I'll come in here tomorrow, Saturday, and grout everything. Monday, polish a tile in the morning on all these guys, and then start the demo process all over again. We're trying to get this flipped as quickly as possible. I have 2 more floors. It's just been kicking my ass. And I know, someone's going to say, oh, why don't you get a crew? Why don't you hire guys? Or why don't you get a helper or something? But I think I've mentioned this before. I don't like people, so I work better alone. I don't play well in the sandbox with other people because they're stupid, generally speaking. Not everybody, but most people. So it works. Pretty cool. So let's see how far I can get today. I'm just going to take you in this one unit here because, well, that's just because. So give me about an hour and let's see where I can get. So I went ahead and blocked the hole, put up some purple sheetrock, and that's like 2 coats of the 5-minute fast set, that Westpac stuff. So while that's really getting hard, see, purple. Oh, that's really firming up there. I'm gonna start dealing with this. Now the trick of pulling tile out is to minimize the surrounding tile that you want to keep. Minimize the damage to the surrounding tile. So I screwed this up here. I chipped this one. I really didn't want to go that far back. And the problem with these old plaster walls is they had a wood backing. They used a chicken wire. They poured about almost a full inch of, or not poured, but they troweled on about a full inch of concrete, and then they stuck the tile to the bed. You need to disassociate the tile that you want to keep from the tile you don't want to keep, because the energy of you coming in and chipping this tile out is going to cause the glazing to chip off these surrounding tiles, and that's not good. So what I do is I come in with a steel chisel that I've cut to kind of almost like a wood chisel bevel. I don't know how well you can see that, but I come in this way and I hit it with a hammer and I chip the glazing off, and then that will stop the glazing from glazing contact from chipping these tiles. But now what I need to do is I need to come out and clean out the rest of this ceramic from the old tile. So I already started with this first one, and then I realized I wasn't taking video, but I take my handy dandy angle grinder, take off all my steel working stuff, and I put my diamond bit on there. And yeah, I'm not using a guard on this, but that's a small, like a 3.5 inch diamond blade. And basically what I do is I'll come in and I cut here, here, and here. You see I've done these 3 already. 1, 2, and 3. And now I can come in with the chisel and I can clean the rest of this old tile out without affecting the tile I want to keep. And how I keep the dust down is I just take a spray bottle, put a couple drops of soap in there, because the soap really adds to the ability of the water to penetrate in there and stick around a little longer. It doesn't evaporate as fast when you put a little soap in there. So I come and I spray down the ceramic, because you know once you knock the glazing off, the ceramic is kind of spongy, and then it just doesn't make any dust, really, very little dust. Unfortunately I knocked that tooth out. I wasn't happy about that one, but what the hell, what are you gonna do? Spray, 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 spray. So let me show you how this works. Let me put an earplug in. I have my eye protection and my ear protection, so sorry if I start yelling. Hello? What? Hello? And then we do this. Hold on. So that's what we do. I do that all the way around. Actually, I like to drag it this way. Since this spins in a counterclockwise rotation, it's easier for me to drag into the new material than run it this way, because this way has a tendency to jump out of your curve and run away on you if you're not careful. So about an hour and 45 minutes later, I had a few more pieces chip out. This tile gets really brittle, and when you've been tapping on the wall and moving around the mortar base, they tend to crack and the glazing chips off. So I ended up pulling tile all the way out to the corner, and then this whole bottom course of tile. Yeah. Feet. Just come in and take a look at this. I don't want to be talking in the hallway. People are going to think I'm nuts. So here's how we leave the apartment today, Friday. It's, I don't know what it is. Let's see. It is 7:27. It's just starting to get dark. It's time for me to go. I've got 3 apartments at this level, with the tile all stuck down, and the apartment number 4 and apartment number 5 of this group of apartments has the wall repair done but not the tile. So I will come in here tomorrow, Saturday, stick tile down for half day in those other 2 apartments, maybe not even half day, maybe 3 hours, but get the last 2 apartments stuck with tile, and then Monday will be a 5 gang bang grout party. So that'll take me half day, and then I'll start demoing bathrooms Monday afternoon. Maybe get the plumber in here by Wednesday. I'm pretty happy with how this came out. That's not grout. That's that's the mastic. I use that Omni Grip. Custom Building Products Omni Grip is what I use. And shit up your mouth, and some of it squeezes through because I had to make sure this was level. This tile was level, and I had such shut up your face. I had such an irregular tile surface that sometimes the grout, the Omni Grip, not that thick, but thicker than what I would normally put it, so I had to kind of fudge the tiles a little bit. But overall, very, very happy. Somebody's really unhappy out there. Very level. And what's nice about, my intention is to always keep the inner tile, because then I just run a 24-inch straight edge across here from original tile to original tile. I set it up there, and then I'm sure that all the new tile will flush up with it all the way down. And yeah, big grout party on Monday. Not real happy about working on Saturday. I'd rather be working on my hoe, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do. And yeah, there you go. Cool. Hope you all have a great weekend. Enjoy your Friday night. Be safe out there. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Yeah, so that's how I leave them. I leave them with plastic on them so they can still use the showers overnight while I'm not in here. Although this one will stay this way for a couple days till Monday. Monday. That's all. Just thought I'd show you. Protected. Alright, thanks for watching. Oop, who's calling me?